but I'd like to call up a very special guy up here, if I could, Dean Cockle, to say a few words about his dear friend Laurie Fischer. So Dean, come on up.
Good afternoon. First of all, I want to acknowledge Lyle and the Never Alone Foundation. I've been coming to these lunches for a few years now, and I've been involved with the golf tournament, but the support never really hit home until my good friend Laurie was diagnosed with cancer earlier this year. So Lyle, to you and your organization, support is a really, really great thing. And I just want everybody to give them a round of applause to the entire staff and volunteers and everybody for what they do, because it is really important. And speaking of support, Laurie's family's here. They're sitting at the front here, and acknowledge them. And to Laurie's surprise today, his brothers, Jonathan and Tim from Los Angeles and Toronto, flew in and surprised him to be here today as well. So gentlemen, welcome. Nice to have you here. Laurie and I have been, well, he's been my best friend for probably well over 20 years. We've enjoyed many times together. We go on an annual golf trip. We have probably seen musical shows and sports events all over North America, and we continue to do that, and we've been very close friends for a long, long time. About 6 months ago, Laurie gave me a call and said, I need your help. He said, I just came from the doctor, had my annual physical, and the results weren't that good. So I now have to go and have some invasive tests. Could you take me, wait for me, and bring me back? Because I don't want to tell anybody else about it till I'm sure about what this really is and what it's all about. So we went. Laurie had his tests, and of course, the expected happened. And now Laurie's on this journey. And I guess what impresses me and what will impress you as Laurie comes up here in a couple of minutes is I'm proud of the way he's handled this. Those of you that know Laurie know that he's involved in the community. He's very active. He doesn't sit still for 5 seconds. He loves to be involved, and he continues to do that. Certainly witness the fact that he's here going to be speaking to you today. Laurie is really, really an inspiration to me of how he's handled his journey, and I know he's going to be an inspiration to you when you hear him speak. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Laurie Fischer.
Mr. Mayor, MLAs, especially my favorite MLA from River East, fellow cancer warriors, ladies and gentlemen, and friends of and family. Like you, many of you, I have been involved with this luncheon for years, always giving a little something to help the cause, be it prizes or cash. But this year my life changed, and I am now totally committed. Please let me explain so everyone will understand the difference. When you had breakfast this morning, let's pretend you had eggs and bacon. Now you need 2 animals to assist you so you can enjoy your breakfast, a chicken and a pig. But there's a major difference between the two. Chickens were involved in your breakfast, but the pig was committed to it. On April 19th this year, after a routine annual checkup and associated blood tests, I was told my PSA count was 52.77. The normal at my age is under 4.5. Then just 5 short weeks later, on May 25th, I was diagnosed with malignant prostate cancer. The only symptom I had ever experienced was fatigue, but at my age, with the active life I lead, fatigue is not a strange thing. Had it not been for that annual blood test and physical examination by my doctor, I would never have known. At least I would not have known until it was too late. At the very moment I heard the words malignant prostate cancer, I said to my doctor, it is what it is, one step at a time, one day at a time. Now, I don't know where the words came from, but as I said them in response to his devastating news, I knew somehow they would continue to be my personal philosophy and my positive inspiration. He looked me in the eye and said, that is the attitude you need to fight the battle ahead of you. For my doctor's annual physical in April, over the next few weeks, between my doctor, urologist, Cancer Care Manitoba, I had many needles, which, by the way, I hate. Blood tests, bone, chest, pelvic scans, and a prostate biopsy was completed. My hope and the hope of my family and close friends who have been truly incredible from day one was that my cancer would be localized and therefore easily operated on. But that was not to be. My disease had metastasized to several places in the bones throughout my body. I have an aggressive and advanced disease. I am fighting the battle day by day with hormone injections and several medications with well-known and common side effects. With each new battle and each new challenge I face, I say to myself and family and friends around me, it is what it is, one step at a time, one day at a time. What exactly do these words, my new philosophy, mean? It is what it is. I can't control or change the fact that I have cancer, but I can control the way I feel about it and my attitude towards it. I am a fighter, but I'm also a realist, and I know I can't do it alone. I need my family, my friends, and many other people to help me in the battle. So over the past few months, I've refused to isolate myself and hide away. I've let people around me know what has happened to me, and the support of everyone around me has been truly remarkable. As time goes by, I'm gaining a better understanding as to why. There is not one person that I meet and continue to meet on a daily basis who have not directly or indirectly been affected by cancer. Absolutely everyone hates this disease and is more than willing to help in any way that they can, whether it be by prayer, word, or deed. All you have to do is ask. I need them and all of you to be committed to my battle and to the battles of all those who have this dreaded disease. Together we can win our battles. Together we can make a difference. One step at a time. Quite simply put, take it one step at a time. Do what needs to be done. There's an ancient Chinese proverb that says a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. But I add to that proverb, go forth confidently on that journey with a positive attitude and take it one step at a time. Very early in my battle, I was told that my cancer is not curable, but it is controllable. And according to my radiation oncologist at Cancer Care, I could make a difference by making some changes in my life. Changes that had to be made. Exercise and diet. Both of these had to change drastically due to the hormone treatments I would be undergoing. So that very day, I joined a fitness center and hired a personal trainer. For the first time in my life, and I'm 64 years old, I exercise each and every day. Now that's the easy part. Please understand when I say love, I mean really love sugar. Soda, chocolate, and anything sweet have been key staples in my diet for many, many years. That is, until my oncologist said, cancer loves sugar. From that day on, sugar-free soda water is my new staple, and the worst part, no chocolate bars. My weight on April 22nd was 231 pounds. Today it is 196. Folks, it doesn't take a hero. Simply someone with cancer who is taking it one step at a time and doing what needs to be done to win his own personal battle. I'm attacking my disease with a 5-pronged approach: diet, exercise, hormone injections, oral cancer medications, and naturopath therapies. I mix those 5 with attitude, passion, and hope. With all these on my side, I will win my battle. And I strongly encourage and urge those in the room who have this disease to take their battles to a new level. We can beat this disease one step at a time, one day at a time. Do not think ahead. One's imagination can get carried away and play terrible tricks on you. Stay positive. Stay in the present. Take it a day at a time. Each day will bring new challenges and new adventures. Depend on your personal support system, family, friends, business associates. Be open to others around you. Very often the first thing someone says to me upon learning I have cancer is, "I'm so sorry." My response to them, "Why? It's not your fault." I don't want people to feel sorry for me. I want them to join me in the battle against cancer. And more often than not, the first question someone asks me is, "How are you feeling?" Well, if I answer, "I'm fantastic," that would be a lie. So my answer is a very simple one. I have good days and I have bad days. But there are more good days than bad, and that's fantastic. Take it one day at a time. That's what life is all about. And I intend, like others with cancer, to do just that and live my life to the fullest. It is what it is. One step at a time, one day at a time. We all need to learn to live life this way, with or without cancer. But it is so much better to live it together. Finally, and most importantly, we need you, every one of you. And so it is today for those of us who have or have had cancer. We are totally committed. There are no guarantees that all of us, for one reason or another, will be here next year. Each of us is fighting a very personal battle, but we need your help. Thanks to the Never Alone Foundation, we do not have to fight it by ourselves. We have others who stand beside and with us. We are truly never alone. Lyle, Michael, Shirley, Michelle, Kathy, and all the volunteers, thank you so much for caring so much about all of us and standing beside us and our families as we fight our individual battles. Believe me when I say, it is all the little things you do on a day-to-day basis that mean so much to us. Special personal thanks to Michael and Michelle. When I had an emergency and needed help and support just last week, they were there in spite of this luncheon on a moment's notice. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Never Alone Foundation Day Away program, Jerry's Gift, in memory of my friend Jerry Maslowski, is one that I've donated sports tickets to for years. Well, now I have the opportunity to participate in it. I was on the outside looking in. Now I'm very much on the inside. This special program takes cancer patients and their families to Gold-Eye baseball games, Blue Bomber football games, Moose games in a suite, or a theater program like Mary Poppins the Musical coming up on December 1st. Or fishing at Crow Duck Lake. Let me take a moment to tell you about the annual Crow Duck fishing adventure. It starts very early in the morning, 6 a.m., with a drive into the Whiteshell, then a boat ride across the lake, followed by the roughest truck ride you will ever take. Professional fishing guides, 5 hours of great fishing, an incredible steak and pickerel feast, and a personal gift is handed out to each of us. Then after a group picture, we head home both tired and happy. After a wonderful day away, there is no doubt on a day like this, we all take a break from cancer. On behalf of all the cancer patients and their families who've been touched by this incredible program, we thank you so much. The Day Away program, most importantly, allows those of us with cancer and our families to take a break from our battles. It is a program that I will continue to support and hope that everyone attending today will do the same and give cancer patients and their families the break they desperately need. Whether it is a cash donation, tickets to sports, theater, or other events, this wonderful program needs your help. Ladies and gentlemen, there is strength in numbers. So I'm asking each of you to stand beside us and fight with us. Give a little or give a lot. Give whatever you can. But please, give something. All donations will help us as we move forward and as we fight our individual battles day by day. Get committed and stay committed. Please don't sit on the sidelines. Don't be the chicken, be the pig. Walk with us on our journey of 1,000 miles. Be committed to our battles, and together we will win them. For each of us, it is what it is, one day at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time.
Well done, Fish. Laurie Fischer.